She has been making waves in the entertainment industry with her roles in TV and film, and she can currently be seen in the Netflix series Beauty in Black, produced by Tyler Perry. Here to share her experience working on this project and more is actress Ashley Versher. Ashley, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes. I'm so excited to talk a little bit about your career and all the projects. You are a busy girl.
I try.
Yeah. Well, tell me about Beauty in Black. Give me an overall view of what it's about.
Okay, so it's about two women who are living very, very different lives, both in the city of Chicago. And it's very wild, very salacious, but what sort of ends up happening is their worlds collide. They don't really know each other. They don't really know that it's happening until it really does. So it's really an exciting journey, lots of drama. I like to say anything you can guess that would happen, happens.
Okay, and tell me about your character.
My character's name is Lena. She is a lawyer, and she's bringing a class action suit against a very wealthy family in the show. Yeah.
Okay, fun. And what was it like, being a part of this Tyler Perry project?
Oh my gosh, it was, it was really great. I don't think you get a lot of opportunities to work with so many, I haven't, to work with so many other Black people, particularly on film or on television. I have in the theater space, and I always find it just reinvigorating. It's like working with a big supportive family. And we're all there to get the job done to the best of our abilities and just constantly positively ensuring that everyone feels good and is proud of their work.
Yeah, Tyler Perry is just such a great, when you think of anything that he's done, it is like top tier. What did you learn from him? What is something that you took from him?
I think people know he films really, really fast, which is just a whole nother, it's just unlike anything I've ever experienced.
Okay.
So you have to be prepared. You have to be prepared and on your game. But I think I learned the perks, some of the perks of that, some of the play that you can get in that space and working that way. And his mind works really quickly. And as a filmmaker, so I kind of got to sit back and see how you can be more creative, more inventive. I think when you're a filmmaker, an independent filmmaker, money is always a thing, and you're always trying to figure out how you can save money. And I'm like, there are some ways, and I was able sort of to pick that up from him. Not that that's what he's doing, but I was like, 2 and 2 together.
Yeah, no, so interesting. I feel like anytime I'm in the presence of anyone like that, like I just want to soak it all in.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what can I learn from here right now? 100%. Yes. Well, you have another project on the horizon. You are in a film with Taraji P. Henson and Tiana Taylor. Tell me about that project.
Yeah, and Sherry Shepherd, who is just a delight. Oh my God. I can't say too much about it. It's a film called Straw. I think I hope people are ready for it. I think it's a very important story. It's going to be really exciting once we get closer to that film coming out. But I was very proud to be a part of that project. I think I have watched everything that Taraji has ever been in, so to be able to work with her was more than a dream. I think sometimes you get these wild opportunities and you never, ever imagined, just never imagined that would happen.
Yeah. What is something that you took from them, then? I have to ask,
Well, so I worked pretty closely with Taraji. Just watching her work was really impressive. She is obviously a professional, but just incredibly gifted actor. And it was something for me to sort of aspire to her fluidity, her openness, her vulnerability. It's really beautiful to see. And then also with Sherry Shepherd is just a fantastic woman. Like, just a fantastic woman. Just makes you feel like she's your long-lost auntie that you just didn't know existed, but then you discover her and you're like, please never leave. And working with her was a delight. It made everything, every part of that film more real, added more depth. It was really lovely.
Well, I love that, and I love that. I love when someone is kind of what you see is what you get, right? That is the persona that you see when she is in any interviews or on camera, and you're like, yes, this is exactly you. I love that. Well, something else that is very passionate to you is supporting filmmakers, particularly filmmakers of women in color or people of color, men and women of color. Why is this so important for you?
I think for me, I grew up, as an actor in that arena. I just didn't really know that I could be an actor. Obviously there was television, but I don't think didn't put that together. And throughout my journey, I realized how much I wanted to work behind the camera and how interested I was in directing, and that the pathways to those opportunities in a traditional sense are extremely difficult. I think in the past I would say I was like a self-taught director. I think this actually, for me, it's silly because really I'm not. I'm just taught by a bunch of people, a bunch of people on YouTube, a bunch of people I know that I have met. All of their knowledge and their gems have like sort of downloaded in my brain. And so I think for me, my journey, I work with the nonprofit organization Making Her Image, and I try to give and support in whatever way that I can to that organization, because their mission is that supporting young women, girls, and non-binary youth of color in the filmmaking industry, in the art of filmmaking, and that's where people get to tell their stories, right? That's how you get to know about me and I get to know about you, and our differences, but more importantly, not just our differences, how we are extremely alike, just way more than we can even imagine, right? And that's how we can build a community. That's how we can sort of come together. That's how you can cultivate change.
Yes, amazing. I love that. I love your work you're doing. How can people check out the Netflix show Beauty in Black right now?
Okay, so go on Netflix. It is on there. This is season 1, part 1. Part 2 comes out sometime next year. Part 1 is 8 episodes. Everybody's binged it, so if you haven't binged it, you are late. Yeah, that's where you can see it.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you.